Hello and welcome back to the Southampton Save. Today we've got a game against Swansea, the final league game of the season. We can only finish ninth as we're 5 points behind Sunderland and 5 points ahead of Burnley rather. I don't really want to show the form since last time. It's not been good. And before you say, yes, we lost to Ajax 2-0, but it says they're 2-1, and that's because my laptop crashed after we played Man City. So the save loaded where I loaded it last time, which was just before the Stoke game. So I just holidayed it to see it until we got the same results, as in win, loss, draw. Luckily, the first result was 1-0, so I kept that. The first time I holidayed against Ajax, we won like 5-0, but obviously we lost to them when I played, so we had to sim again until we lost. Then we lost 2-1, so that left us out of the European Cup. When I played Man City, we only lost 1-0, but when I simmed it, we lost 3-1. So I thought, it's a loss anyway, we'll take it. And then we lost 1-0 to Burnley, 2-0 to United. Then came back and beat Leicester 3-1, who have only just avoided relegation. In fact, if we look at the league, are they safe? They're not safe. If they lose and Middlesbrough win, then Leicester could go down, which is incredible, really. The reigning champions getting relegated. I don't think that's ever happened before, has it? In the Premier League? I don't know it that far. Anyway, the lineup for today is a back four of Targett, Cahill, Van Dijk, De Chilio, middle four of Tadic, Classy, Ward-Prowse and Redmond, and a middle four of Moreno and Austin, because Ryan Bertrand's injured. That's why he's not playing. As has been the story for our season, really. Everyone's been getting injured. Jay Rodriguez is coming back. He's been off for about 5 months or so, but he won't see any more action this season. Now, you probably want to know what my plans are for next season, and I've not really got any at the moment because I'm not sure I'm going to play next season at the moment, because I haven't really enjoyed playing at Southampton all that much, if I'm honest. I thought, well, I've never really started in the Premier League. Let's try that. That's something new to do. Let's start at Southampton. They've got a good youth setup. That's good. But it's just not the way I play, and it's just not how I enjoy the game. The way I normally play is start with a low team and work my way up. And Swansea scored, but it doesn't really matter. I don't really care at the moment. The way I normally play it is start low, build big, and Southampton are already big. We've got a massive budget, and I thought, well, they've got a good youth squad. I'll enjoy that, but it's already all developed. They've got exceptional facilities, or whatever it is, and I prefer to build it up and get the board to build it over a long period of time. And so I've not particularly enjoyed it. It's just all been ready-made for me. I don't feel like that's so much of a challenge, and because of that, it's just been a bit boring for me this season. So we're going to start a new series in a couple of days' time. Obviously, this video will go out, and then there'll be a day or two just where I get ready for the next series and record it, where there won't be a video. So don't panic, all my 6 subscribers at the moment. Don't panic. There's still going to be videos, just not for 2 or 3 days after this. And they've scored again. Blimey, I missed that. I wasn't even focusing on. I was too busy talking to you. I don't even care what's going on at the moment. The season's been ruined after that poor run of form since. Well, it just seems like forever, really, doesn't it? However, I'm not putting an end to Southampton because, as you'll see at the end of the game, because of promises that I made to some players, 4 players want to leave the club, and a couple of our players this season have been pretty useless. So I feel like we could make a lot of money by selling a lot of these players and just completely rebuilding it. So, I don't know, in a couple of months' time maybe I'll come back and do a second season and rebuild the team. I think that'd be quite interesting to do. That interests me a bit more than it has done this season. But in the meantime, I do want to try something new and just have a go at a different team and see what I can do with a different team and different challenges, really. I'll let you into a clue. The team's not in England. We're going to go into Europe and experiment and see what we can find there. But I think it'd be quite interesting. I've been quite excited to do this. It's a different sort of challenge, I suppose, to myself. It's again a challenge I've not really done much before, I suppose. But I think I think it'll be entertaining, and I think you'll enjoy it. I hope you do. And it's another way to play Football Manager, I suppose. Right, let's focus on this game now. Not there's really much we can do. Cahill can come off. Alfie Jones, bloody hell, we're still playing Alfie Jones. I mean, that is just shows how small our squad is and how little squad depth we've got. We're taking everyone off. Geordie Classy one of the players that wants to leave. He's looking uninterested. We'll this will be the last party plays for Southampton ever. I'll sell him in the summer whenever I next get around to playing with Southampton. Swansea are on the attack again, as they seem to be all game. Actually, saying that, we've been on top in terms of stats apart from possession, but we've had 3 clear-cut chances. How have we not scored? I've just noticed that, blimey. We've obviously been playing pretty poor. No wonder Moreno was looking furious when I took him off. And here comes Swansea again. They're just attacking. Redmond is one of the players I want to keep at the squad, actually. I think he's been pretty decent and pretty solid for us this season. He's got a lot of room to develop still, so I'll be happy to keep him at the club and see what he can do. As Swansea almost score again, Forster is keeping us in this game, and they've had a clear-cut chance now. Will they score from the corner? Apparently, well, it's not been cleared very far, has it? And as we approach full time, we've got a free kick. Obviously, nothing's going to come of it. And with 15 seconds left, we're not going to score 3 goals. So we're going to end our season on a defeat. Quite a sour note, I suppose. There we go. There's full time. Aggressive. Far from pleased with that result. Right. We'll just have a bit of a season review, shall we? We'll see what's been going on in the squad. Where do we start the league? We start with a loss to Arsenal. We started positively, I suppose. You know, we had well, actually that was two cup games there we lost. That's another cup game, Premier League. We were doing well in the Premier League, actually. Towards the start of the season, we were doing very well. And then, is it Fenerbahce where it starts to turn? I think it might be Fenerbahce where it all just started to turn, and then we couldn't get a win. And I mean, how many did we win since February? We won 3 games since February the 23rd, which is appalling. That is really bad form. Really bad. I'm surprised I didn't get sacked, really, if I'm being honest with you. Here's a look at the table. Arsenal won the league in the end. That's nice for them, isn't it? They won the league. Man United, Tottenham and City getting the Champions League places. Sunderland finishing 6th, blimey. They've done very well, haven't they? Jermaine Defoe, 31 goals. Blimey. He must be hot property now. He's only 1.4 million. 31 goals. That's incredible. Andre Gray got 7. I think he got a lot of goals. He got 22 goals in the end of the season, Andre Gray. Majority of those against us, I imagine. As you can see, none of our players making the top player stats, as you'd expect, I suppose. Can we look at past positions? I mean, I said we were bad, but we sort of stayed around 8th, 9th for the majority of the season, actually, so I suppose we're sort of expected to finish around there. Where did it all go wrong for Leicester, though? Were they just always bad? No, they had a dramatic fall in form, didn't they? After Christmas, really, I suppose. And they just dropped down. They almost got relegated. Luckily for them, they didn't. Let's have a look at our squad then. Oh, blimey. Is it selection info? Right. Moreno's got the goals for us. 22. Austin, 15. And Salah's got 9 since January. That's pretty good, to be fair. I'm impressed with that. Tadic also got 9. Rodriguez, 7. Ward-Prowse was 6. Most of them from free kicks, I think, actually. To be fair, we've got quite a few goal scorers in the squad, you know. A couple of players have scored more than 5. Only 2 scored more than 10, which I suppose is a little worry, but we only played those two strikers really, I suppose. In terms of assists, Moreno and Tadic got the most with 10. De Chilio 8, Austin was 7, Rodriguez was 7. That's pretty good, to be fair. That's a good return. Look at the average ratings. He's played the best. Alfie Jones, of all people, has apparently got the highest average rating. We're going to ignore him and Caceres because he only played 3 games. Van Dijk wants to leave. He got the highest rating. De Chilio wants to leave. He got the second highest rating. Tadic and Romero and Thales, sorry, they've all got pretty good ratings. To be fair, Moreno's done pretty well. Davis has done pretty well. And they're the ones that are above 7 really, and that's probably being kind, to be fair. They probably got those high ratings in the first half of the season. And then if we look down to the bottom, Target's not played well when he's played. Forster apparently, he's got a 6.84. I mean, I suppose he has conceded a lot recently, so that's to be expected. Cahill's been pretty rubbish. After saying I want to keep Redmond, I think he's good. He's actually not played that well, has he, in terms of his average rating. But I'm surprised overall. We seem to have done a bit better than that. Better than I thought we would in terms of ratings and goals. But I don't know. Maybe I was a bit harsh on them. Moreno, is that 22 goals in the league? No, it's only 12 goals in the league. So actually, he has been pretty poor, I suppose. I don't know how to sort it, so it's just league. I don't think I can. Stats, competitions, league, average rating in the league is, as you can see, actually it's not as good as it was before, is it? So, yeah, Moreno, 12 goals in the league. I mean, Thales has done pretty well for himself, actually. I've been impressed by him. He's been my signing of the season, I think. I am proud of him. Even though he's only good enough to play in the Championship, I think he's proved himself to be a decent Premiership striker. So yeah, I'd say that's it for the season. Thank you for watching. Thank you for enjoying it. If you've enjoyed the season, make sure you give this video a like and make sure you subscribe. And I'll see you next time for a brand new series.